telling me. I don't care about what you say. I don't care for getting out of bed. I don't care for the time of day. Don't care if you don't trust me, cause I know I tell no lies. And when I send you a message, I don't care for your replies. Might be cause the world's crazy, darling, but I pay no mind. I just wanna have some fun in this life of mine. I don't care for your opinion, cause you're giving me the blues. Don't care that you want me out the door. I can't even put on my shoes. Don't care for my education. I don't care about my wealth. Depending on the situation, I don't even care about myself. Might be cause the world's crazy, baby, but I pay no mind. And I just wanna have some fun in this life of mine. I don't care. 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 And I don't care. 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 Hey girl, stick your heels in the ground. Hey girl, show the girls around. Hey girl, scream and make some sound.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to CrimiClown Television. Alright, let's turn off this shite. Hello. Alrighty, we're here today to play some Kerbal Space Program. Thank you, Peter Paul, for the host. Thank you so much. Alright, let's fire up this game. Let's fire up some engines. Alright, here we go. Alright, so today I want to do a couple of things on stream. We have a severely limited network. We have some probes around the Mun. Nothing around Minimus really. We need probably a probe in high Kerbin orbit as well. Somewhere just between Mun and Minimus to work as a relay. But actually, when you do something like that, you're bound to need 4. You can't just have 1, because you know the planets, they turn around and stuff. So you need more than 1. You also need to turn off your cell phone sounds. There we go. Alrighty. So we should have more than 1. But first, I think it would be wise to put something on Minimus. Anything really. We're gonna build. We're gonna build a space, something that can land on Minimus, preferably. So it best not be too heavy. Now Minimus is very low grav, so we can probably land something there by just slowing down our velocity to, let's say 5 kilometers an hour. If we can just have a couple of backfiring engines, I think we'll be fine. We have almost 500,000 in the bank. Time to go to work. Have a good one. You too, Peter Paul. You too. Did we already build something last time? No, we didn't. Alright. We're gonna make something pilotable. Also, something that is capable of docking. We would love to have an adapter here. That's structural, I guess. Alright, so this is adapting to... Yeah, this is like this... Okay, alright, a Rockomax brand adapter. I think that's the one. Because we need to be a bit aerodynamic. Just a little bit. I think I'm gonna close the window for a sec. Otherwise we'll get mad. Alright, so a couple of things that we can do really. We could of course just do this. Now we have a contract open, don't we? New outpost that has an antenna. 12 Kerbals. It needs to fit 12 Kerbals. Now that's insane. Alright, so if we go to science, right? Oh, we need something. Alright, let's put on Octo. Let's make it self-servicing, right? Alright, so we have science lab, processing lab. There we go. Well, this is it. This is the vessel. Alright, let's launch it. There we go. No. Not gonna work. So this counts probably as having a capacity of 2. Then there is utility. Then we have these hitchhiker storage containers. Now the funny thing is about these can hold 4 Kerbals, right? So you would say, you would think that if you do something like this, and then have a command pod on the top. Let's get rid of the probe core for a sec. Let's just start with this, right? So you would assume if you did this, you would have 12 people, right? It doesn't say it here, but then again, I don't think it did when I did something like this. Yeah, it will not. Alright, so it will not count for some reason. But this does look like it can handle right, a couple of people at least. Alright, so this bad boy needs to go to Minimus. Let's put it on the launch pad first and let's see. Sure, save and continue. Let's put it on the launch pad first. Oh, did we? We didn't press launch, of course we didn't. Launch. There we go. Let's put it down. And let's see if it fits the bill for the contract. A facility for at least 12 Kerbals and a research lab. Alright, that's cool. So this works. Revert flight back to vehicle assembly. So great, that's one thing at least. Now, we need to make this aerodynamic. We need to make this work. It says it needed space for 12 Kerbals. I don't think we need to put on 12 Kerbals because that would be insane. Structural, Rockomax brand adapter. There we go. And we'll have the same construction down here. Or do we? Because that would be a bit weird. In either case, this needs to land somewhere. How about ground? How's our wheels? Rovemax. Oh, small landing gears. We could actually have a drivable lab. And then we Control X, no, Shift X. Middle click, symmetry mode. Yes, we can have mirror mode. So this flag is really off-putting because it's not center, right? Flag on this is not centered, so I'm really confused. I think it would be wise to have the hatches on the bottom. Right, so people can walk underneath and climb in and out. I think that's a good idea, yeah. Alright, so these go here. And these get flipped. Right, so you would say that this will probably not work at all. I don't know how much weight these can handle, that's the thing, right? Small landing gear. High performance, it can take 50 Gs of pressure. Alright. That says nothing about what I need to know. So this is already 9 tons. Alright, so what if we have on the back we'll have this lander can will only have we only have these one seaters everywhere. Oh, we could do this. This is fun to do, I guess. Oh my god. An inline cockpit. Then we don't want we want the if we do that, we want this cockpit, right? This is going to be insane. Alright, so this like this. Alright, so everything's on the bottom now. Alright, let's try and launch this. Oh, I'm insane. This is gonna go bad. It will probably not even stand on its own wheels. Oh, for some reason that went the other way. Alright. Recover the vessel. That did nothing to our funds, right? Right, I should have reverted. Alright, so this is upside down for some reason. Right, let's put it this way. I am very, very intrigued with this already. Put it this way. No, don't leave. Cancel. Launch. Alright, Jeb. This thing won't fit. This thing cannot lift from here. Right, this thing cannot lift from here. Now, what we could do is we could have it as a space plane. Right, let's launch it from here. will it stand on its own feet? And that's the... If it stands here, it will stand on Minmus. It's actually moving. We've actually got torque. Yeah, Jeb is flying it. Well, flying. It is... It's rolling it. Alright, so it needs more power. Yeah, revert to spaceplane hangar. Alright, so it definitely needs more power, but it can work, actually. Great. Alright, let's put it in the air. It's gonna go that way. This will work, actually, so that's cool. Radial symmetry, please. Thank you. Well, not radial, mirror symmetry, right? Alright, so 8 wheels, just in case anything goes wrong with the first set. Of course, we don't want it to go wrong, but you know, it happens. Alright, let's put Bill in one of the mobile processing labs. There we go. A switch. Where is it? I don't know. Let's launch. Probably gonna go way wrong. Yeah. Alright. Alright. That's more like it. Alright, so it has wheels. Some of them not touching the ground. Because it's way too top heavy. It needs a weight on the back as well. Which we're going to fix. We're going to fix a rocket to it. It's going to need some sort of propulsion, so... Let's have a fuel tank, and we'll need a big one. How about... The big Rockomax one. Plop it on the back. And we'll also... We would like not a Terrier, but I think we'll have... I think we'll have the skipper for this stage. We don't want the mainsail. Mainsail's not only very expensive, but also way too powerful for just getting something off of Minmus. Or onto Minmus, I should say. Alright, so now it's back heavy, but I'm gonna do something really stupid, I know. Yeah, that's not good. Revert. Alright, so it's not stable at all. This is stupid. Why do we bring this to... You know what? I think we're gonna skip the... I think we're just gonna skip the legs. We're just gonna do landing struts. Big old landing struts. So I want the biggest one there is. Not this micro. I guess this is it. This is the only one we have. Right, so if we mirror this, and again on here, and again on here, and again on here. It's a couple of struts. That will probably not hold. We will probably need to take this to the lowest part that we can get it, which is apparently there. That does not make any sense. Why are we able to bring it all the way there? That's disgusting. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll just have them by the window, right? Right, Control Z. I don't think these will be enough to keep it steady, but we'll see. This is going to be unstable as fuck. Yeah, so can we get if we do it like this, can we get him out? Sure. Can we get him back in? So this is a bit tight. Yeah, I don't think we can do it. Alright, so enough testing. Let's build this thing. Alright, so we need to flip these over. Then we need to turn these ones around. Yep. Alright. Symmetry mode, normal again, radial, I have to say. Alright, so people are gonna have to jump up on this to land. Alright, so start retracted, of course, we don't want them burning off. So we're gonna put a pilot in here because we want this to go places, and we don't want it to be dependent. Well, we might want it to be dependent on. Yeah, we'll have it to be. Fuck me. No, I want a cockpit. What we do want is probably some command. We probably want this. Oh, that's a big one. Yes, we would like the big one. We would like the big thing here. Alright, that will... I think that will do for the entire vessel. Right? Sure. Delta V on this is not very much. Not very much. It does have a high thrust to weight. I'm gonna limit this standard to 50%. Because this skipper engine, even though it's the lowest, smallest engine in this class, it's also one of the most powerful engines. But it is the least powerful ones in this class. That's insane. Oh, we could have a poodle instead of a skipper. I think that's the one. That's the one I need. So this is very good in a vacuum. It's useless to us here, but it's a good value in a vacuum. Alright, so we have this. We're gonna need some utility because this is gonna do all manner of science. Right, so we need a science bay. Science bay needs to go somewhere we can access it. There we go. We'll need instruments. Instruments. And these instruments can be anywhere. We'll put them on here because I think that's the best thing we can do. We'll have 2 goo containers. For symmetry's sake. Where do we put them? Do we put them on the window? That's a bit strange, isn't it? We could put them in between these windows. Sure. Thermometer. I'll have the thermometer... Yeah, where should we put all these instruments? I think it's time to do a service bay. And one of these experiment storage unit. Alright, big service bay. There we go. Payload. We have only the small service bay. That's fine. Open up. Can we fit this in here? Looks like we can. Great. Then we can also fit these in here. We'll fit these on the side. Yeah, let's have a... Let's have a bit where these fit on the side. We'll have science. We'll have... Put this right in the middle so we can zoom in on it a bit easier. 2 of these. I guess we only need one, right? Only one of these experiments. Oh, we can even put them on here. That's even better. And the seismometer. All right, so interesting. Oh, come on. We'll just have one of these, and we'll just put them in here. Right, just put them right next to it. Close the door. All right, that's all for science. Now, we're gonna need some power on this thing. Oh, and some communications. That would be nice. A nice communitron. Oh, this is still a bit lost. There we go. Nice communitron. Where can we commune with the Tron? I think the communitrons are going to go on here then. So what if we extend these? That goes right into the legs. So we'll just have them go this way. That's the wrong way. We need this to be in radial symmetry as well. Alright, so extend. Yeah, that will. That's nice. Very nice. Great. We're also going to need... So that's the relay. No, that's the normal one. We also need a relay. We can have 2 relays. Righto hero. I think this will be nice. Yeah. Just put them on there. Or we can put the relays... oh, you know what? We're not doing anything with this top part. Great. Is there a hatch for the co-pilot? None at all? Alright, this will be relay central. Alright, it has ears now. Alright, so this payload. This is a... Ooh. This is a very heavy payload. And this is going to have to go all the way up to Minmus. Alright, so this is going to be Minmus Colony 1. Egg, I mean. Minmus Colony Egg. This will need some docking ports as well. We need to be able to put something on it. I'm thinking... Standard or junior. So if this is standing, if something has to dock to it, it's going to be very awkward. I think I'm going to have to dock stuff with the claw. Yeah, let's not have any docking ports on this at all, because it's going to be awkward as heck to dock with a standing still vehicle. So we'll just have to claw. Oh, the claw does not have fuel crossfeed. You know, we'll have to just stick one on it. It's going to be very awkward. Alright, so stick one here at the top. Yeah, this will do. This is going to be so awkward. Or you know what? Sticking with the radial symmetry team, we'll just have them here. I said, sticking with the radial symmetry theme, we'll just stick them here. People will not be able to exit out of here, but that's fine. Alright, so one more thing. We're going to need power. Lots of it. This rechargeable battery is very small. Can we fit one inside? Here. Open the doors. I don't think we can. Hi from Germany, boss. Hello. Now we're just gonna have to fit some of these on symmetrically. All right, Batman. How are you doing, boss? What are you doing in ye old Germany? That will do. We're gonna need a lot of photovoltaic panels. And these are going to be on radially. You know what? We'll just have a couple on the lab. Nowhere else. That's fine. This will be landed, so there's no reason to put them on the side because, well, this bad boy is gonna. Yeah, this bad boy is gonna be landed. So yeah, let's just have it like this. I think this is a perfect upper stage. Let's check the requirements. 2 pilots on the outpost. Alright, so we need 2 pilots. Well, aren't we glad we have 2 cockpits? I'm not going to put Jeb on there permanently. That's we'll put Vermi and Milven. You guys are going to be living there for a while. Do you mind? We'll put 2 scientists in it as well. We have Jedfall and Franton. And these guys, when they return, they will be level 2. So what we might do is we might send some Kerbals out there to switch every once in a while. If we have higher level scientists, we'll switch. We could send Bob up there. I mean, Bob is 2nd level. Nah. Nah, I would like to have Bob here. We're gonna send Bob on bigger missions. Should we pack an engineer? Should we pack just everyone? Alright, we'll just pack a couple more. These people will keep each other entertained. And later we're just gonna have a big old bus. And we'll just have a planet hopping experience trip where everyone can level up. Alright, so we need to plant a flag, that's fine. There is someone still in orbit. We can, well, we might save her on the way here. On the way there. Alright, so 2 pilots, research lab, maintain stability, land on Minmus. Supporting 12 Kerbals. Antenna, docking port, and can generate power. Alright, so docking port was actually necessary. Alright, I think this is just about what we can manage with this crime of a vessel. Alright, let's get it all the way up. Alright, so it's got a lot of parts. It's very heavy. We need to get this to Minmus. Now, how do we do that? First of all, decouple. This one. Alright, so oh, before we continue, this monstrosity. This has some solar panels and some antennas which need to extend at some point. So we'll have an action on the abort key as we always do. So this toggle, this toggle, this toggle, these extend, retract. Oh no, that's the wrong one. We don't want the landing struts, we want this to toggle. Alright, so if you press abort, everything will open up nice and clean, and we will have this bad boy on its way. Now, do we want to also make this an inline? No, I don't think so. I think this is the way to go. We will just have to land using this on ye old Minmus. Can we get some more of these in at the front? I think we can. Oh, that's a bit crooked. Oh no, that's actually fine. Alright, get some more landing stuff on here. This is gonna be absolutely frigging useless. But I love it already. Alright, symmetry radial, great. Decouple. Now, we'll push this thing up into the atmosphere. We'll need some big O's. This does not need to come back at all, ever. This is here to stay. We have one of these, what's called a bore. How's this? This is not gonna manage. Nope. This well, this will manage, but it's not big enough for the last stage. So we'll have to use a. I think we'll have to use another poodle. A poodle here. Yes, that will be nice, and another decoupler. 25. Yes. And this needs to go into the last stage. All right. So this will not get us into orbit. The entire vessel will probably burn out in a very heroic manner. Yeah, this will not get us into orbit at all. Alright, so first off, aerodynamics, let's put some Delta Deluxe winglets on it. I love these for a multitude of reasons. I think this will do. Let's put some winglets on it. And we'll just put some boosters on it, because this will not make it on its own. Some radial decouplers. We've used this before, right? How about some kickbacks? Very cheap. It's too heavy. We can't lift this. I think we're pushing the limit here. Alright, so wondering if we can just put some fuel on it. Just some radial fuel, right? Radial fuel. We've done this before. Fuel tanks. We'll have the 800 fuel tanks. And we'll just have these go into here. And then these. This is not symmetry, by the way. We don't want this symmetry. Alright, so this one goes into here. And this one goes into here. This one goes into here. And this one goes into here. Alright, so that's the trick, right? Gives it a lot more delta V. Now, this stage needs to come first. This has a lot of fuel. Then we need to break this up. We first need these outer two to move. We did this the wrong way, but that's fine. We're learning. There we go. Alright, we're going to try and build this, but it's going to be difficult. Thrust to weight ratio is fine. Yes, it's absolutely fine. It's just a matter of fuel. Alright, so first these two, and then these two. Great, now let's put some more fuel on it. Oh, this is a nice big fuel tank. Could use that. Instead of this. That is a big one. I wonder if we're too heavy if we do this. Probably. No, we're too high. Too tall. Alright, so all manner of limitations. We're just going to go with this one then. Alright, so how tall we are is a factor, of course, still. Yep. Alright, let's just put some of these on top here. This has to be radial again. More fuel means more power. Too heavy. Great. We'll do it like this. Aerodynamics. This is going to be... Oh, well, yeah, let's use the advanced nose cone. Great. And these can go on the bottom as well, for just a little bit extra aerodynamic. Alright, this is gonna go absolutely fucking horrible. I already know it. This stage Alright, let's reset. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Great. Let's have a test run, because I have no idea what's going to happen, actually. We have 2 pilots. We're going to need the scientists in here. And the engineer, scientist, pilot. Right here. Alright, cool. Let's just see how this goes. This is probably going to go absolutely fucking bonkers. Alright, let's go. It lifts. Did we auto strut? No, we didn't. We should. Auto strut enabled. It's lifting. It's stable. It's doing something right. Alright, let's push this over. It's probably too steep, yeah. Alright, we shouldn't have done that. We should have gone for a nice, slow, very nice, very slow ascent. Right, let's try it again. Just tip over a little bit and turn prograde. Alright, so this monstrosity. It's slowly tipping, but it's not too bad. Oh, we should keep it back though. It's going too fast. Too fast. It's also got a bit of an inclination, a bit of an angle. We should try and keep it equatorial. Even though Minimus is on a different plane. We would like to try and keep it a bit equatorial. This craft is probably way too expensive for its capabilities, but we'll... Oh, alright, so... Something's happening with the shift of weight. Because we were flipping right there. Alright, so... I think that is due to these tanks on the side. I think we're gonna see how it goes without them first. Because our center of mass is not entirely straight. This needs a lot of fine-tuning. Right, some Kerbals are at least having fun. Dunfall, he's been up in a high orbit for so long. He's the only engineer on this trip. He's probably very pleased with himself. Alright, so this thrust to weight ratio is very low and it's not going to cut it. I mean, we're in upper atmosphere, so thrust to weight should rise, but our speed isn't. Alright, so it's not going to work without some tanks on the side. This thing needs to be lifted. I think... Can we Control Z this? No, we can't. Alright. I think we're just going to do 2 tanks. So they don't shift weight. Or we can have 2 kickbacks. Or thumpers. That will just... No, that will just make it that it's going up faster. But we don't want it to go up faster because this has a very, very nice thrust to weight ratio, this. So we just want this... We might even want to thrust limit this to 50%. Because it's insane. 1.10. Now that's a bit meager. Right? 75. We can also just throttle, not all the way up. That's also a possibility. Alright. Fuel tanks. Let's put on some of these. Just packing a bit of extra fuel. Alright, aerodynamics. Nose cones. And on the bottom as well. Some fuel lines between them would be nice. Come on, fuel systems. There we go. Then symmetry, yes sir. Right, and these wings, I don't know if it's enough, so let's put some wings on here as well. Right, so this will fire, these will come off, this will come off, this will go, this will come off, and this will go. Alright, so I feel like this middle stage... This middle stage might be a bit unnecessary even. Alright, so let's see. Just do this. What it can do. So big engine. Big engine, very high thrust to weight. It has a lot of fuel thanks to these two. This comes off and then the Poodle takes over. And the Poodle will take us to Minmus and hopefully land us there as well. Let's just see. I'm not sure on the reading. It said we had a 2700 something Delta V. Not sure on the reading. We'll see. Alright, so we have lots of fuel. So that's a good thing. We're punching up into the atmosphere. I'm going to slow down just a bit in order to decrease the possible drag. Still going up. Alright, we're punching through the light atmosphere now. Going up. Now we should definitely try and fall that way. These are already gone. Why am I even carrying these? So that's the problem, you can't read them out. Alright, so this is going to space. This is actually going to space. This monstrosity of a thing. Alright, we're going up for a very high orbit. Going straight up even. And now we just need to make some speed. Now this thing does not have a lot of Delta V. Now I feel that if this was a bigger fuel tank, we could probably do it. If that is a bigger fuel tank, we can do it. Yes. Alright, so now we also have 2 of these, of which one should go. So this bigger fuel tank, we can just have 2 fuel tanks. I mean, why not? 2 of these. So how's the thruster weight on that one? Very low. Great. Love it. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. We need the middle stage. We need that middle stage. Oh, this does still need its engine though. Engines. Poodle. Decoupler. Structural. Coupling. Yes. Then this might be a skipper instead. Than this. Alright, now this looks a bit better, right? Excuse me. Alright, so this Poodle, liquid fuel engine, this seems to perform very well. Let's see, where is it? Right, engine ISP. 300 something in a vacuum. This skipper, 320 in a vacuum. Alright. So this is better in a vacuum, but I want to see some results today, so I'm going to decouple these tanks. We're going to decouple these and ignite this engine at the same time. We can do these at the same time as well. Alright. That looks like a winning team to me. Alright, we have to take care of these. We need to watch when these are empty. If these are empty, ditch them. Otherwise, we're just carrying dead weight. Alright. Y'all ready? I certainly am. This is going to be an $80,000 mission. Let's check our crew once again. And our action groups, because... yeah, I don't want the abort action group to be for nothing. Alright, crew is in. Everyone's in. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, slight shift. Slight shift. Alright, these tanks probably not going to last very long. Alright, they're gone. They blow up against each other. But that's fine. If they blow up against each other, they're not blowing up against me. Alright, very rough start this. We're not aerodynamic at all. Going on a slight inclination, but that's fine. Alright, we're doing this. Alright, upper atmosphere. And now we go this way. And we're just gonna turn it so it's face first. Yep. Alright, let's put it on the horizon. Come on, baby. Alright, we're going up. Alright, 1 minute left. Let's put it right where it is. Right here. Yep. This thing still needs to make a transfer to Minmus. Oh man, look at this. This insane thing is going. We should press the abort key, by the way, so everything comes out. Yep. Look at this. All the gears come out. This is insane. Look at this thing. Alright, so this poodle is burning slowly, but it's burning certainly. These solar panels might be in each other's shadow a bit, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright, circularizing. Time to reach is in a couple seconds. I don't think this is enough for a transfer. We'll have to see. Otherwise we'll have to revert and ditch our plans again. Alright, circularized at least. Best as we can. Alright, if we set Minmus as a target, and we would burn from here, for example, to there. It's a bit too far. Ah, our inclination is too high. We can't do this. Alright, so what if we do it on the other side of the planet, right? We just lap a couple of times. So on here, it could be a possibility. If we weren't so damn close. Right, so yeah, we have to skip the moon. Oh, that's the moon? Yeah, we have to skip that one. Right, so first we do this. So that we're nice and close. And then we go to maneuver node and then we pull the normal or the anti-normal in order to see where we're at. No. Alright, let's delete this maneuver. We're just gonna try and do a flyby. We should have a closest approach coming up. But this is already 800 something meters per second. We don't have that. Even if we have to make corrections, we don't have that. This is it's tough. Alright, so this engine, this mainsail, we're not using the mainsail, at least I don't think. We're not using it to its full ability. How else would we do something like this? Could of course have one of these big uns. And then we could have a skipper. It's too heavy, I think. Too high. It's just a little bit too high. Alright, so is there anything we can get, anything we can take off to make it less high? Nope. No, that's not a possibility. Alright, so we can't do this because it's too high, but what if we do this? Right, that gives us a lot more delta V. And then we put on some of these as well. And then we have to carry these all the way. It's not the best idea we've ever had. I don't know if this will have a negative or a positive impact. Let's see, aerodynamics, nose cone. Fuel systems. Put on one of these. Alright, so first this, then these. No, that's wrong. And these, yep. Alright, and these go later. This ignites. This will need to stay on for a bit. And this needs to go together with this. Alright. We have some intersecting parts here, so let's take these off. This is getting stranger and stranger. Thrust to weight is better now. Let's see. Alrighty. Put it on. And go. Let's get rid of these fuel tanks as soon as they're empty. Right, the mainsail is not impressed, or the twin bore is not impressed with that. Right, this now has a little bit more fuel. Nope. One more time. We need to take this bad boy to Minmus. With a bit of luck, I think we might do a. With a bit of luck, I think we might do a flyby of Minmus. Actually landing on it. That's a whole other kettle of fish. We might put this into orbit of Minmus and then send up a couple of refueling tanks. We can refuel because we have this. We have docking ports. We can send little fuel tanks and pump them full of... yeah, I think that's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that earlier? This is going to go so well. Alright, going up still. Right, now we need to look out for these. Alright, we're up to 70. And we need to start burning more as soon as we can. Preferably towards the horizon. Look at that, that's a beautiful separation right there. Alright, let's press the abort key. And the gear action group. We're going. Now we just need to see if we can get in orbit in time. The prograde marker is currently sitting at 1 minute, slowly falling. Need to keep it around 1 minute. If we want to be very precise with this and save as much fuel as we can, we would do it near 30 seconds, I guess, would be great. Yeah, it's stable. Stable at 30 seconds. Great. Alright, it's going up. Now we aim for 10 seconds. So the closer you are to your periapsis, the more efficient you're burning. Right, so our periapsis is not rising very fast with this this little engine. So we're gonna have a little bit of trouble. We're just over our apoapsis. Just over it. And we're gonna circularize, we're gonna stabilize this. Great, I'll keep it. Currently carrying just over 1,000, just shy of 1,100. Alright, set as target, great. Alright, we're here. So the inclination is real. 7.5 degrees. If we had a maneuver from here to meet, we would probably just hit the mun and nothing else. Yeah, we're going straight over it. So we would need to do another inclination here, add a maneuver. Another change. That would give us a close approach. So we actually need this to become earlier. And then we have an encounter. Right, so this is the way to go. It takes us around 900 meters per second. Alright, that's the way to go. We'll close this maneuver. I'll just... oh, we'll close this one as well. Close the wrong one. Alright, add a maneuver. Alright, so that is just about where we want to be. Just about where we want to be. It's a 1 minute burn. It's in just about 3 minutes. I think we'll do it. Just over a 1 minute burn. Alright. So this is the closest approach. I don't think we're gonna get any better approaches, right? If we just turn it around. Somewhere around here. That's as close as we'll get. And we just need to be a little bit higher. Sure. Sure thing. Alright. We've got it. We've got a destination. It's in 2 minutes. Oh, alright. We're ready. Warp to next maneuver. We're at least going to make Minimus orbit. Right? We're at least going to make orbit. We'll refuel if we need to. Once we're there. Alright. So it's a 1 minute burn time. So we're going to wait until we're at 30... I'm going to wait till 40 seconds because I'm... Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's make this burn. So we're going to push beside the moon. We're just gonna have to land it on Minmus and just that's gonna be it. If this goes into orbit of Minmus, I will be very happy, at least. Then we can launch another mission, which is always fun. We will still have some fuel left for some maneuvers. Some. We're gonna run on fumes. This is one of the biggest projects we've ever done. And we're gonna run on fumes. Alright. That's enough. Very clear. I wasn't even looking at the maneuver node anymore. Alright, we're gonna add a maneuver here. And on this maneuver, I want to focus view on Minmus as we go to maneuver node. And we'll get the inclination down right. Alright, we have a close approach. We're gonna miss by so much. Right, so we need to actually up the radial as well. It's gonna be an expensive burn. Oh, we're in somewhere. We're meeting it. Alright, we're meeting it. Now, this is not as expensive as I thought. We're going to go into a nice polar orbit. I think we're going to land on the North Pole. Yeah, that would be nice. Alright, we have a target. We have a node. Let's hit it. Warp to next maneuver. It's a very slow burn. Very little bit of an adjustment. Now, with distance, the timing is not very important, but the... Oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to circularize this at all. I'll take this. Yes, sir. Alright, now we point retrograde and we warp to here. Now this is all or nothing. We're either gonna Either gonna have to do all this work again, which would suck. Of course, it would suck. But if we manage to land into any sort of orbit, then we would have at least succeeded in part of our mission. Alright. Periapsis in a couple of minutes. Let's see how well this fuel will treat us. I'm gonna go to minus 30 seconds on the... Alright, here we go. That's too fast. We want it to be even more efficient. Going to go to minus 5 seconds. It was worth a try. Let's see where we end up. We're gonna go very crazy now. Yeah, we're gonna be in a very strange orbit around Kerbin. This is so sad, but there's nothing we can really do about this. We cannot lift this entire vehicle with our current technology. We will need to strap on so many parts. Just because we can't be taller. Shame. Alright, yeah, let's save the colony egg, because we want this colony egg to be in space, but size and weight unlimited. Hold on. Hold on, 'cause I'm coming. Size and weight unlimited. Now, this isn't... Alright, go big or go home, right? Alright, so how's this? It's very heavy. Can it still lift? It can still lift. Do we want this to come off? I think we just want this to be attached, like this. This just needs to come all the way. Thrust to weight ratio. Not bad. So what if, theoretically... Alright, so this just complicates things a bit. Makes it a very big thing. Alright, so where's my cheat sheet? Where is my cheat sheet? Here it is, the Delta V map. Alright, so orbit of Minmus. 10-kilometer orbit. No, we want to land on Minmus, so we need 4,670. That's with the best flight you'll ever have. So, alright, so what if, theoretically, because, of course, we're just purely theorists, right? We do this. Alright, so that's not a lot of Delta V, but what if we have some tanks on it? What if these tanks blow off one after another? Alright, I'm intrigued. Alright, first off, some aerodynamics. We need big nose cones. And big nose cones need wings as well. There we go. Alright. So this does nothing yet, because it does not calculate what it will do. This is not symmetry mode, by the way. no symmetry. This will go here. And a copy of that will go from here to here. Alrighty. Similar thing. Right, so the outer tanks need to go last. Great. Reset. So this will fire first. Then we will have a stage where some of these decouplers come off. Then we'll have another stage where only 2 of these come off. So these outer 2, so this one and this one, these don't come off, these do, and we switch them around. That's a lot of delta V. I think that will do. Alrighty. This will get us far. This will get us places. All right. Of course, we need a stage before that. We need the stage where we tell everyone not to die, which is this one. Yeah, this goes at the same time. Alright, we're gonna need to see... Oh... Just had an idea for a visualizer when these tanks are empty. We can just have some very small engines on this. Doesn't have to be anything. Because I think this can carry, right? Oh no, it can't even carry. Alright, so we need engines. Alright, let's have some mainsails on here. That is absolutely too much. Alright, so thrust limiter 50. Still too much. How about the twin bore? Will you give me 50 as well? That's more like it. Yeah, that will do. Alright, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Alright, so these all fire at the same time. These mainsails, these are very nice engines. We should actually put some drogue chutes on it to see if we can get these back. Utility. Alright, so radial mounted drogue chutes. Oh, what? What if we, yeah, we can just put these on. Alright. Oh, these are too small even. Alright. Never mind then. Radial mounts. Like this. Alright, so with the decouple come these oh god, we have to... Yeah, you know what? If we have to do all that staging, that's going to be a bit too much for me. Alright, so we will not get these tanks back. This is just the cost of the mission. It's going to cost us a lot, by the way. We can barely lift this. We can barely afford this. Alright, so engineer, scientist, pilot, scientists in the lab. Great. Action groups, we have to probably put these back on. No, we don't even have to. That's great. This is capable of a lot more. So we will see. Now the twin bore. Right, so these thrust limiters also pose a different limitation. That's the amount of delta V you get is apparently different. It was different when it was recalculated. Interesting. We will just try and do it this way. I think. Yeah, we'll just try. We'll at least get to orbit. Interesting vessel, still. Oh, we definitely need to auto strut this. Auto strut to the heavy part. This one too. Auto strut heavy part. And the cockpit as well. Auto strut heavy part. There we go. Now this is a lot more stable. This will not wobble as much. We hope. That's better. We're lifting. Slowly but surely. Now I wonder if we add a little bit of inclination ourselves, will we already be in a good inclination for Minmus? That depends, I guess, on the time of day. Oh god. Alright, here comes two tanks. Alright, these big tanks just fall back down to earth. And we are still pulling our weight, going up still. Yep. Now how good is this in a vacuum? I have no clue. Alright, top heavy. Yep, that's the thing. You know, I really love this game, but it's just so difficult. So difficult to manage and build rockets of your own. I mean, if you just want to launch rockets and just use other people's spaceships, then more power to you, right? But oh god, look at this! This game, wow. Alright, we're gonna revert 17 seconds. Alright, so the design process. That's the thing, right? We're just gonna tilt a little bit. I'm really trying to aim for the refueling stuff. So we can just make big ships and just land them on the Mun first, for example. Land them on the Mun or land them on Minmus. And then we can mine. Then we can refuel. That would be so much better. And then you can just basically go anywhere. Right, two of these tanks stop pulling their weight. Oh, this is actually getting very unstable. For some reason. Do we need bigger wings? Bigger wings? Maybe. Do we need bigger steerable wings? Can we do bigger steerable wings? Tail connector, tail fin. He's not really bigger, no. Alright, I think it will help. Jesus, Tiffany Christ. We're just struggling. We're just struggling with this. Right, so every time we try and turn a little bit, it actually goes, it actually nosedives. It does a little bit of gravity turn as well. So that's interesting. Right, 2 tanks down. Right, so without these 2 tanks, it goes bonkers. For some reason. I've got it. I know the reason. Of course, one thing is because the top is so heavy. Right, slowly turn it. Slowly turn it. Alright, so it's about which tanks we drop first, right? And where they're positioned. So this will probably already help lots. No, it doesn't. It does not make a difference at all. Alright, so something about this design does not work. We just don't know what. Alright, so what if we do use inline tanks? Like these. That just does not get our... It just does not work very well. Alright, so we need this little tank and this poodle engine on here. And just to make small maneuvers while we're there. And we're gonna probably need a different stage where we have also one of these, but then a poodle. For the rest. Alright. So what if we just do this, right? This will use a decoupler. Right, reset. So if we do this, we have a lot less delta V. So this thing will not even get us off the ground. It's just too big. Right, so that's not an option. And will this get us off the ground? Barely. So we'll need some forms of... Yeah, perhaps those stumpers anyway. These are cheap kickbacks. So this will add some delta V. This will get us at least up into the air. Yeah. Then we decouple these. Might as well do 4 then. If we want to do solid rocket boosters. Yeah. Alright, put some nose cones on them. Right, that will get us a long way. How's the thruster weight on this? 122. Alright, and this alone. No, of course, it's better, yeah. And after we decouple, it's 1 something. Alright, so this is still not a lot. I think we were very close with our previous designs, but this will just not cut it. We need a middle stage, and this middle stage doesn't need to be too excessive, because otherwise it will fail. But it needs to be at least carry some weight, carry something at least. So how about this? Oh, this is even worse. Will get us off the ground. This will get us far, not very far though. Who knew that designing rockets would be this hard? So what if we do something drastic, like 8 solid rocket boosters? That gets us very far. Still not far enough, if you ask me. Let's try this. Let's just try this. We'll just park it in Minimus orbit, right? It's going to be at least a nice fireworks show. Oh, we can throttle this up again. Right. Okay, cool. Going very fast. Sonic boom. Let's see this. Okay. Revert to launch, because I think we had something going on here, but we need to be a bit more inclined and not so much straight up. Let's try again. Oh no. No, 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 no. Right, so this is not the episode where you learn a lot about how to do things. This is going to be the episode where you learn how to fail over and over again until you learn something from that. I think this is going well. Nice ascent, yeah. Alright, not so nice. Yeah, oh, okay, hello, bye. Alright, so multiple problems with that. Alright, so we definitely want to land this on Minimus. We've been trying forever. Well, this needs a little bit of a... Alright, so what if we put those on here, just right, and if we extend these, yeah, they'll go up. Alright, great. Is it still on the abort action group? Yeah, it still is. Great. Alright, so what if we bring this all into space, right? And we want this to be a bit bigger. We want this to be one of these as well. And this is a Poodle engine. Yeah, Poodle engine. Great. This is also a Poodle engine. Great. I think we found what we wanted. I think we want this to be a bit bigger as well. Alright, so it is very unbalanced, right? Extend. These will not bump into each other, no. Retract. Great. Alright, so this is a bit of a problem because these need to detach from a way higher point than... not in radial symmetry, no siree. Alright, so if these come from here instead... Well... Alright, put these down here. And put these... move. All the way down. I think that will do. And then we'll just need some... Oh, let's do the place thing. Alright. Pull this up. Yep. Ding. Do. Alright, let's go to here. Delta Deluxe Winglets. Hello. Alright, check staging again. These need to go with this. This also needs to go with this. Decouple. Decouple all those. Decouple this. If we decouple this... This engine also goes... It's 4,000. 4,000 meters per second. I'll take it. Let's try it again. I'm probably sure we missed some crew right here after loading, but let's count some heads. Oh, this sucks. Alright. Yeah, I think we have everyone. Alright. We can see 4 slots now. Alright, time to fly a rocket. Oh, that's the worst. Alright. That's the worst. Alright, so we need the twin board to go with the start as well. Otherwise it won't lift. What the hell? What's the matter? Did we miss something? We probably did. Of course. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid of me. Alright, we have Separatrons, by the way, I think. Engines? Is it in engines? Is it in decoupling? No, we don't have Separatrons. Shame! We could have used those to flick these away from us. Gear, yes. Lights, yes. Great. Let's save it. Let's check the crew, just to be sure. Yes, we keep the 4 originals. Let's go this time. Excuse me. Getting a bit thirsty. I'm gonna grab something to drink real fast. Alrighty, let's do this. It's swaying. Swaying a lot. Well, I'm just gonna turn off the twin bore for now because we're gonna be shooting into space like it's no one's business. We're still alive. Somewhat. I don't know how it happened, but we live. Wow, we're actually up here. Let's hit the abort key real quick. Alright, so how quickly can this get us into an orbit? That's the question, right? We should aim for the horizon a bit more. And the 90-degree mark, that would be nice. Alright, so it's pushing. It's pushing it to the limit. We're over the apoapsis, yeah. Alright, so this is not the best launch, but I think if we aim it just a little bit this way. Aim it more towards the radial, right? Alright, so this twin bore is gonna come on home. It's gonna come on home. And we're almost circular. You don't seem to have any parachutes. That is correct. This is going in order to stay. This is going straight to Minmus. And it's not ever coming back. And if we wanted to come back, which is very unlikely, we have 2 docking ports right here, so we can stack on some parachutes if we need to. We're in orbit. Great. It took a while, but we're here. It's not the most effective. We want to go to Minmus, so set it as target, right? Set as target. Alright, now we have to fix our inclination with Minmus. And, you know, we are not that much off, so I don't think we need to do it. We can do it halfway there. So, let's try and find a point where we have an encounter with Minmus. Alright, add a maneuver. Whoop. Let's pull it out until we Close. IMS. So welcome to the stream, IMS. There's no encounter except for with the mun. Yeah, it's probably on too big an inclination anyway. It's Ian. Ah, Ian. Yeah, I'm just a bit blind. Very sorry. Excuse me. Alright. So we need to fix our inclination just a bit. Yeah, that's cool. Nice to meet you. Hello. Welcome. I think a 1 degree inclination will probably... We don't want to burn all of our fuel. There we go. That's the best I can do. Great, great, great. And... back on track. We have an encounter now. Too far away. Oh no, we were actually quite on the money. Right there. Let's try and do it a bit earlier. We want to waste as little fuel as we can because we're already in a bit of a pickle. This is the only thing, right? There's so many buttons. I think we'll take this. It will get us into an encounter. We can make minor adjustments later. All right, so the node is in 3 minutes something. Ooh. We have plenty of fuel. I think we're finally gonna do it. We're finally gonna do it. It's been 2 hours nearly of designing and testing, but we're gonna get this monstrosity. Alright, so it's a big burn time. I'm a little late, but I'll just burn full throttle. And we'll get an encounter at least close to what we envisioned here. We have a big window rather, so alright, here we go. It's not the fastest mode of transport with these poodle engines, but it will do. Oh, look at this. We have some lights and everything. Plenty of fuel. We just need to shoot past the moon. Right, so there's a little 0 right here. I never knew what that stands for. I don't know if you know, Ian, perhaps. There's a little 0 here. No idea what it's for. Alright, well, aim a bit more towards the target. It seems to have shifted a bit. Alright, as soon as we're under 50, I'm gonna do it by small bursts. We have an encounter. It's rather inclined, but fuel remaining in the stage. Oh, alright. Cool. Alright, so we have an encounter. Let's focus view on Minmus. It's going to shoot us somewhere over the north pole of Minmus, and we're going to adjust it just a little bit. Maneuver 1. Alright. No, that's fine. Perhaps a little bit on the anti-normal. That will get us into an equatorial orbit. Going the wrong way though. But I like it. So what if we take away a little... Oh, that's just too slim. So this is a very precise tool. Is there a reset on it? I don't know what this button does. That's interesting. Oh, it's to change the actual time. Oh, that's great. Alright, so... This is very precise. I never knew that. That's great. Alright, so let's reset. Let's add a maneuver. Right now, going over the North Pole, we don't want that. We want to shift it a bit. This does not do anything useful. But our maneuver is... Oh god, it's on the wrong track. We're on blue. Great Scott. Alright. We want to go a bit this way. Just a little bit. We want to go in. Alright. Now, we like to get this a little bit equatorial. I think this is the best we're gonna... No, this is the best we're gonna get. This is bloody perfect. Alright. It's a very small burn. Very small burn. And now the location of this burn does not matter that much. It's the timing and the preciseness, if that's a word, that counts really. Alright, so I'm just going to point it here. I'm just going to keep stability assist. I'm going to turn this off. Burn very slowly. Very slowly. This will come down to the exact place we want it. We want it to be equatorial for the very simple reason that we can easily match up with it. Alright, this is probably as level as I'm going to get it. Point retrograde, go towards the periapsis. We're finally going to do it. We're going to land our friggin' space station. So it takes a couple of days. We're still in contact with home. Yes. Right, we're going to circularize this bitch. Alright, we're in orbit of Minmus. Now we have been on this flat. We haven't been on these before, so we're going to land it somewhere there, if we can. Alright, so this is 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers the low point. That means we're going to crash somewhere. That's not what we want. No, we're going to up this. Just going to up it a little bit. I think low point is 5 kilometers or something on Minimus. Looks clear. Alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and land it. Warp here. Let's quick save as soon as we hit our periapses. This is gonna be interesting. So many Kerbals on board. Oh, we have some things in orbit of the Mun, of course. Yeah, great. Right, let's quick save. So how would we go about going a bit up? Right, up that way. I think that's the wrong up. Alright, we're gonna land there now. Let's hit surface. This actually counts as space plane. Oh wow, I love it. It's not a space plane at all, but I love it that it counts as one. Alright. Alright, so there is a small lake right there. We're not gonna hit that. I think we're gonna have to boost it up a bit. Just by doing this. Right, that's a bit too much. Right, so we want to land somewhere over here. That's gonna be difficult. Well, I think we should definitely try and remove all speed from here. Yeah, just we were wasting so much fuel. Alright, so let's try and remove from here all of the vertical space. Vertical speed, I mean. Alright, looks like we're gonna land on this flats after all. Alright, the space ant. Alright, just a bit. We're gonna try and go for a combination of vertical speed and actually slowing down our ascent. Yeah, that will do. Yeah, this is a perfect. This is prime location right here. All right, let's go and down our speed. Oh, this is exciting. We can't even. We can only physical warp accelerate, which is good because we're very slow like this. Alright. Doing fine. Alright, 300, 200. Oh god. Alright, now we have to fall gently. How does one fall gently? Well, not that way, not that way. No, this way. Now, Minmus's gravity is very, very low. So if we just let this stability assist take over. Stability assist will try and pull us straight up, but it won't work. Touchdown. We will have a contract done. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. We've done it! Finally! We have successfully managed to get an outpost right here on Minmus. It's the most ridiculous craft we've ever made. But it's here. Alright, so now we plant a flag to celebrate. And we plant a flag with every single one of our little Kerbals. So you, space, let go. Alright, so you. You're going to plant a flag. Right here. That's a contract complete. Minimus surface egg. Oh wow, that goes... Yep, that's what I thought, yep. Alright, cool. I'm back in. Alright, so every one of these can plant a flag. I will do that sometime soon. Off camera, because that's going to take a while. What we do have is we have a crew. Oh, we can level up crew. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. We can level up the crew. So these are all level 2 now. Alright, that's interesting. I didn't know that a mobile processing lab could do that. Excuse me for the coughing. That's very interesting. Alright, now we have a lot of science on board. Open up. Let's log the seismic data. And let's send it back. Let's log it again. Put it in the lab. Let's log pressure data. Send it. Let's log pressure data. Put it in the lab. Let's log the thermometer. Log temperature. Send it. Log. Put it in the lab. We have on board a... let's see, there it is. Observe mystery goo. Send. Transmit data. Now we also have the ability to clean experiments. We will do that in a second. Let's see, observe materials bay. Send. Transmit. Alright, now we want to clean these experiments. This mobile processing lab is even cooler than I thought. Alright, observe the mystery goo. Put it in here. Alright, let's observe this. Close doors, I guess. Open doors? No, it won't work. Clean experiments. It's done. Alrighty. Observe materials bay. Put it in the lab. Let's see. Clean experiments. Apparently it wasn't cleaned proper. Now it probably is. Observe materials bay. It can't be put in the lab. Alright. Sure, let's reset. What's in the lab right now? There is 1500 something data. Now, if we take our pilot, right? Space, let go. Alright, we take an EVA report. From here. That's cool. Hello. Alrighty. Oh, yes, we're in. Store experiments. Alright, now we take an EVA report from... Oh, this is the lesser flats. That's the one we have right now, yes? Store. Oh, no, it's not. Alright, that's strange. Let's... EVA. From space just above. Store experiments. Alright, cool. Now, we can take a surface sample, which is from the lesser flats. We can store the experiment. Alright, now we can, if we switch to here. Oh, we can, yeah, that was the flag. Alright, review data. Right, we can send it, because we haven't gotten any of this. And this costs, of course, a bit of electric charge, but we probably have enough electric charge on us, so that's good. Now we switch to our Kerbal again, and we take another surface sample, and we do another EVA report, just standing. Right, suicide burn. Right, store experiments. We should have done this in the air as well. Store experiments, right, and now we review the data and we put it in the lab. Cannot analyze data as the lab is full. Alright, that's good. It's good that the lab is full. We'll just keep the experiment. Why not? Why not keep it? Alright, so what we can do is we can now have rovers. Oh, we don't want to tip this. We want to SAS off. Right? Great. Alright, we don't want to tip this. We can have Kerbals coming on rovers, putting stuff in this lab. In this lab, we should start the research. Alright, so this is generating science from the data that we have mined. This mined data. That's going to be great. Alright, so what do we bring to Minmus now? Because Minmus is one of the fun planets to be on, let's be honest. We might want to have a rover going this way, or a very small vessel, but I want to get some research done, right? I want to get some... Alright, you're going to go into one of these crew containers. No, you're the pilot. You need to be in the pilot seat. Moonwalking all over the place. Alright, you're in. Alright, cool. So who's in here? Transfer crew. Milvin. Milvin, you're gonna go into one of these pods. Great. Now we also have some stuff like the crew report. I've totally forgotten about the crew report. And it can go in here as well, so that's great. And we can send one. So we can send one, and we can put some in the thing. All right, so that's cool. These require complete. No, we allow partial. Great. Oh no, we should require complete then, because it says that it can compromise data integrity. And I think I've seen that by design, that it will just send like 99% of the data. Crew report from here is nothing new. Alright. Nothing at all. Alright, so we now have a rover on the equator of Minmus. Well, it's not a rover, it's an actual science lab. Alright, so now let's rename vessel. Because this is the Minmus Science Surface Egg. And this is not a plane. This is a base. Accept. And this will just stay here indefinitely, and we'll just have people come and go every once in a while. Alright, so now let's quick save this. I am very curious if we can pump this to the other biome. It's going to be just over the hill. Oh, look at our Kerbals leveling up. That's nice. Alright, so if we have enough to put it on the shores of this, I call it the shores, but it's of course just the on the edge, then we have a whole lot of different signs. Alright, so surface retrograde, there we go. We just need to go a bit further. I think we'll have enough fuel. Just to get to that edge. Then of course we will be in the shadow of the hill. That's not the best. Let's do a crew report though. Space near Minmus, I'll take it. Alright, so this is a different biome, I feel. Is it? Yes, it's the lowlands. Great. Alright, so this is the lowlands, that's great. And we can then, after we go to the lowlands, we can actually go back. So that's great. Alright, so we have that one. The mystery goo from the lowlands. Let's send it. Yes, we are sure we want to get this. Cleanup experiments. Cannot transmit data. Alright. That's fine, I guess. Keep it. Alright, so now we do this one again. Observe materials bay. And we can put this in the lab. Data's full. Alright, so let's transfer data. We can transfer the data to the container, right? Oh, Science Junior has no data container. Alright, but this one does. Right, remove data. Cool. Observe mystery goo. Alright, let's clean those two experiments again. Great. Now the goo. I don't think we can learn anything new from the goo. Yeah, we can, but it's nothing interesting. We can transfer it to the capsule, yes. And then once more clean. Alright, let's see observe materials bay. Let's see what we can do there. Alright, keep this. Transfer it to the main unit. Once more, clean. Oh, can't we clean it? Review data. Keep. Transfer. Oh, it's already stored. Alright. Reset. Mr. Space Explorer, hell yeah! Can I get a hell yeah? Alright, log temperature. Send it. Log pressure data. Send it. We're gonna get so much science. Great. Send it. Alright, log temperature. Put it in the lab. Lab is full. Alright, transfer data into here. Log pressure data. Lab is full. Transfer data into here. Log seismic data. Lab is full. Into here. Alright, cool. Let's get a Kerbal out. You trying to create some centipede race? Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, EVA report. And let's send it. That's done. We're gonna get so much science. It's great. Alright, so... Gerwise is a pilot. You're a pilot. Alright. You. EVA. Get out. Get out. We need the pilot on board. Alright, you. Take a surface sample. Minimus lowlands. We've been here before, apparently. Alright, let's go. Yep. Alright, you're gonna do what's called space flight. There we go. Just above Minman's lowlands. Alright, you're gonna go whoa, straight down and slow down. Yep. Great. Okay, you're gonna grab this and board. And you're gonna go review your data and we can't send this really, but we can keep this and we can keep this as well. This is all stuff that needs to go to the... Alright, so... Alright, you. Take it. You're gonna do some very heroic act. So Najad, how you doing? Store the experiments, there we go. Oh, it's already in there. Oh, okay. Whoa. Alright, so I think we have all that we can take. Alright, let's board. Playing some World of Warcraft, waiting for a new monitor to arrive, but Amazon is being special as always, said they would deliver today. And all of a sudden it gets delivered on Sunday! Nothing new there, right? This is all stuff we know. Alright, so this is the lowlands. I believe that all of this is lowlands. So it's just lowlands or flats. Greater flats, and then there's lesser flats. There is the first Minimus landing right there. We've landed here. Minimus surface egg. We're gonna try and get on the middle, I believe. Yeah, we're just going into map view here. I'm just gonna try and park it up a bit more, yeah, a bit more north. So that's the last maneuver I'll do with this thing. So I'll just take it up for a spin. Now I should have put wheels on this. How are you doing, Frosty? Well, I'm trying to drive a space centipede, but I'm doing fine. So I should have put some wheels on this, but we tried the wheels and it wasn't really... this thing is just too heavy for wheels. It's very easy... Alright, so if we... Oh, God. Look at this thing. Go up. Alright, that's a shame. Look at all those legs. Luckily, put some walking mechanism on it. Yeah, walking would be cool. But I don't have the robotics DLC just yet. Well, with the donation I got from Bus, perhaps I can get the... perhaps I can get it. Right, so let's try and get this in the air. So what I might do, right? I might just toggle this and toggle it again. This will hopefully give me some sort of boost. Yeah, look. Some sort of boost was had. I don't know if this will take me back to the lake. I hope so. I hope we have enough fuel. We have one big reaction wheel on board as well, just in case. No fuel left. Alright. This is what's called a suicide burn. Do not do this at home. Alright, 100 meters, right? Oh, this is going to end poorly. Nope. Oh god. This is gonna go poorly. Alright, let's try and land on the legs, shall we? And then we go to flat. Alright. Stable. The flag is quite a bit away, but that's fine. We're stable. This thing is on the ground. We have direct sunlight from here. There's no big hills limiting... Well, there are big hills, and they are quite limiting. Alright, so one more try then. Let's see if we can use the last of our fuel to get out into the middle of the lake where we have the most sun. Last bit of fuel. Last thimble of fuel. This is going to go... poorly. Alright, so very tight, very gracefully just using the reaction motors to turn around. And we'll just blast off this way. I don't know how much the legs will actually hold. I think we can see the end of the planet. All right. Oh god. Oh god. No sir. We have just lost all of the solar panels on one side. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, so we're going to try again from here. Right? This is the easy part. We'll just glide towards the lake. And you know what? It's not bad being on the hill, but I want to be on the lake because it will be easier for other vehicles to land there. Alright, so something's not going well. Yeah, that's the part that doesn't work. Right, I have to yeah, that's it. From this hill, I had to play with the yeah, I had to play with these. Now this actually turns without the legs on its own, so that's amazing. Alright. Put SAS on. Now if we do this and try and lean back, it will try and boost us up into the air. Nope. Alright. What did we do differently last time? I don't remember. I think that was it, right? So we hold down, down. We put the legs out. Stabilize, put legs in. Right, that's it. That's a lot of surface speed. Alrighty, we're here. And now we just need to flatten down. Now, in order to flatten down, we need to just let it go softly. Softly. Great. We're the best around. Alright, transfer crew. There's no crew in here. Great. This is researching and is using data in order to get science. 12 science a day. I'll take it. Quick save. Space Center. Alright, now we have just around 12 Kerbals. At least capacity for 12 Kerbals. I think we have 6 up in the air somewhere. And these 6 Kerbals, they are, well, they're not very happy up there because some of them don't have jobs. So we need to do something. We need to help them. So what I'm thinking about... Oh, here's the Separatrons. What I'm thinking about is what if we make a little rover so they can go to distant biomes and just have a good time. Right? That would be nice. Larger fairings. Ooh, that's great. Inline Clampatron, that's not really something we need. Alright, this is nothing with advanced... Yeah, advanced landing. So bigger landing struts, bigger parachutes, big heat shield, and medium landing gear. Would be very cool. Command modules, I would love to have this Mark 123 command pod. Can hold 3 people, great stuff. Field science, rover body, external command seats. Now this is where it gets interesting. But I really want to see... Where is the payload? There is something we can use to have bigger payloads. Where is it? So this is scanning tech. This is precision engineering. That's not what I need, I think. Command modules. Lander can... Oh, here's the 2.5 meter service bay. Alright, so... Manufacturer found lying by the side of the road. Alright, so if we want to get something in here, then this is probably one of the things that we need. If we want cupola modules, that's really nice. Yep. So I think I'm going to get this one mainly for the bigger command pod and the service bay research. Done that at least. That's great. Now, we have this. Precision engineering, not very interesting, but there are some stuff that comes after it, like fuel cells. Alright, so where is the... This is Octo 2. I believe that's a good one. Stability assist, prograde retrograde hold, radial normal hold. Alright, so that's very good. And then there's probably a hex remote guidance unit. What does this do? Single hop only. Maneuver hold, target tracking. Yeah, so this has everything. How big is it? What's the how big is it? I don't know how big it is. It says nothing about the diameter. But that's interesting. And then there's of course this large probes, right? So the remote guidance unit, that will be able to do everything. And the Hex 2, how about the Hex 2? Hex 2 can also do everything, but we already have this. But this is a nose cone, and this cannot be built inline. Advanced Science Tech. Now this is interesting for us, because it will have miners, and it will have convertitrons, and it will have... Yeah, look, there's the Drillomatic, there's the Drillomatic Junior. Love that. Radial holding tanks, inline holding tanks, yep. The Gravmax negative gravioli detector. Right, so we want this, advanced science. So we need this. At least this. And I really want the external command seat, so let's pop that down first. And then we will need scanning tech. Yeah, scanning tech. We can put satellites around a body. Excuse me, satellites around a body, and it can tell us where the ores are located on that body. So that's great. 300 science. We don't have 300 science, but now we have a probe. Tired, Brett? Yeah, I've been streaming for a while. Just a little while. Alright, so now that we've done this, we have a science facility up in the sky. Now, every time we get a contract regarding Minmus, temperature survey of Minmus, this is in certain places. Yeah, that's not worth it. A satellite in equatorial orbit of Minmus. Now we do need a satellite around Minmus, so that's a good one to do. Surface outpost on the Mun. Are you kidding me? For at least 5 Kerbals. Alright, so that can be a very small one, luckily. Sean's cannery. Love that. Alright. Alright, Sean. Alright. Tourists to destination. Mun relay in an adjusted orbit. Oh, this one sucked. Yeah, we don't want this. Science data, space around the Mun. Sure. Flag on the Mun. Surface outpost on the Mun. We still need to rescue Parley from orbit. But yeah, satellite in equatorial orbit of Minmus. That's really interesting because we want to be able to relay some information around there. That's interesting. Astronaut complex fully upgraded. This is not fully upgraded. This is now. This is not. Alright, so we still need... Alright, so this is for the part limit. Let's upgrade the runway to maximum, so we get a nice runway. We still have plenty of funds. And let's build this vessel around the Mun. Around Minmus, sorry. Easy to do, a satellite around Minmus. We've done this before. So let's open up our Minmus satellite. Do we have a probe egg? I think the docking egg was one of those. Yeah, so this has probably everything we need, right? So it has some monopropellant as well, which is great. It's very small, very lightweight. Alright, so now what we do want with these probes, these have to be very specialized in their control. We want to put a service bay on them. Payload. Yeah, a small service bay. In order to hide this. Close. Right, that took nothing of our delta V, so that's good. Alright, so these two can go here. We can now also use the bigger relay antennas, I guess. But I think the small ones have a certain charm. Alright, so if we decouple this, right? No, from the from here. We check our center of mass. Oh, that's right around the thruster blocks. That's great. Alright, so this can dock with different parts. If we ever need to refuel, and we have a refueling station up in the air, then this can definitely work. Alrighty, cool. So let's save the docking egg. This is going to be just the relay satellite egg, I guess. Relay satellite egg. So it has science, most of the sciences. There we go. Most of the sciences. And it has plenty of fuel to do an orbit around a body. Anybody within the Kerbin system, at least. Alright. So, unmanned. Let's go. Should we auto-strut this? I think we should. Oh, it's already auto-strutted to the heavy strut. Great stuff. Alright, let's go this way and hold prograde. Let's do a gravity turn. Not too fast, friend. Alright, now we tilt. Yeah, this is going nice and steady. Very nice ascent. Right, now we just need to go to orbital retrograde. Alright, and we're coming up to just around 80 kilometers an hour. That's great. Let's ascend just a little bit more. Right, now we need to check if our things still work. Great. So extended the antennas. We've got the solar power. Great. All right, going up to 1 minute. So this has plenty of fuel to make all sorts of maneuvers. We're gonna make maneuvers towards the horizon because we want to stay around the 80 kilometers mark around Kerbin. And our periapsis is slowly growing. Alright, time is going down. I believe that we are going to slightly overshoot our periapsis. Apoapsis, sorry. I'm gonna just call it our high point and our low point because I keep messing it up. So we just overshot the high point. Looking at the meters down in the bottom left. And for you guys watching the stream, that is the bottom left. Alright, so if we point this away, then we can circularize a bit nicer. Alright, not as nice as I hoped. Great, now we're circularized. We're on the 90-degree marker, that's great. We still have wings, not great. It's excessive weight and we don't need it. Set target. We're on an inclination, as we are per usual. We're gonna try and match up. Add maneuver. Oh, that's great. We have an encounter, but it's not the best. Around. Yeah. Alright, so this is our closest approach, which is an approach. We're going to fall over Minmus. That's great. That's what we're going to do. Alright, maneuver. There we go. We have a next node in 12 minutes. Let's warp to the next maneuver. It's a 44-second burn. Alright, so this is cool because now it's been a long time since I've actually played Kerbal Space Program before the last couple of weeks. But before you couldn't really fly off your instruments, and now you can because all the instruments are in screen. And there were all sorts of mods like Kerbal Engineer and stuff like that. You could use those to give yourself an advantage. But now you don't need to anymore because it's all in-game, which is amazing. Alright, we're gonna go straight up. Oh, we should stage. Right, so this burn time is a bit bigger. This little engine that could is not very great. We still have electric charge, yes. Oh, we don't have a lot of electric charge on this. We should consider putting a standard battery on it because, yeah, this is well, we'll see. Alright, so we have a periapsis with Minmus. Right, let's focus on it. Focus, view. That's a very, very high. Alright, let's do a little maneuver, right? Because this is too high. We want to come in lower. Somewhere around here would be nice, yes. Wouldn't hurt to get a bit of a wide berth as well. So it's just like we're coming in too hot, too high, right? There's nothing we can do about that, sadly. But that will get us at least into a place where we can circularize, and then after that we can yeah, I think this is fine. Alright, let's warp. Is there a button here for warp to next maneuver? Yes. Great. Stop. Perfect. Right, so if I start a maneuver here, right, is there a way to fix the inclination? Possibly. Alright, so this is for fine-tuning, that's great. Oh, you can even text maneuver. Oh, right. So that's cool. You can use text to. All right, that's nice. So you can reset it after all. All right. So what if from that spot right there? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way to fix this proper. We'll just have to come in hot. Coming in hot. Here we go. Look at us. We're falling past Kerbin, and the Mun is actually our only station in between us. We have a direct path with 100% signal strength, and we're just falling onto Minmus. Look at this. We're just falling onto it. Great stuff. Now, we want. Oh, we have a relay with the Minmus surface egg. That's great. We want this to circularize. So let's get rid of this orbital speed. Alright. Now we're in an orbit. It's not the best orbit, but now we at least have some leeway. We can do some stuff now. Great. Thank you. All right. Let's fix our. Oh shoot! Speaking of shooting, I overshot. That's a very. Alright, 0% inclination. Great. Now we want to go to a point like here. Quick save. Warp here, and we'll need to do some radial adjustments. Now, how is it again? I'm going prograde around the planet. Planet is going the same way as I am. But I want to go a little bit more. I want to do a counterclockwise radial burn. Is that this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one. Alright, very easy, right? Great. Great stuff. Still have plenty of fuel left. Maintain stability, 10 seconds. No problem at all. Alright, do we need some science from here? I don't know. I have no clue, actually. Log temperature. No, let's send it anyway. Oh, not enough electric charge. Christ. Yeah, this is a problem then. A seismic scan can be done. Temperature? No. Nothing interesting. Alright. So let's make this an interesting orbit instead, because this is well, not very interesting at least. This is 300 kilometers around Minmus. I would like to have it be a kilometer. Well, no, sorry, not a kilometer. I would like to have it be multiple kilometers. 100. No, I think 1,000 kilometers would be nice. So we'll have a big circle around Minmus, right? And it will be rather slow. So now the period is also 1 day. That's probably a Minmus day. So if we if we try and get that down to exactly 1 day, I think we'll have a Minmus stationary orbit. Is that an idea? Alright, let's try this at a 150 warp here. That's interesting though. Alright, that's almost 1 day. It's not very circular though. But this should turn just as quick as the planet Minmus. So if we were to speed this up, right? Well, it doesn't seem like it. So I don't think this reading contains to the orbital period of Minmus, but to the orbital period of Kerbin. Shame. We could have had a nice, a very nice orbital period here, but sadly no. All right, we'll leave. No, we'll get it up to 1,000 kilometers because I want to do that. That's something I want to do. Space high around Minmus. Is 1,000 kilometers even possible with Minmus? I don't know. The sphere of influence it has. Oh, one thing I have to quit. Hibernation warp. Auto. Always auto. Alright. Let's up the apoapsis. Right now, let's limit our cluster to 10%. That's a bit too much. Alright. And now a little bit of retrograde right on the periapsis because you're a bit too big. Now this is a high orbit relay. I think that will do nicely. We'll at least have communications with other vessels around, so that's good. That's very good. I like it. Alrighty. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll leave it. Alright, so there's still some debris somewhere. We'll have to pick that up. Let's go to the tracking station. Alright, so we have some nice communication lines. It's working at least. That's great. Let's see. Relay satellite egg debris terminate. Alright, so we have the relay satellite egg. We have 2 docking eggs around the Mun. I have no clue why they're still here. They are on opposite sides now, so that's good. They're in different rotations. Docking egg. Wow. The Minmus landing and the Minmus surface egg will get rid of the flanks. So we have this wreckage still needs to be saved. We'll fix something for you. 2 relays around the Mun and a relay satellite egg around here. Yeah. Landed at Minmus. We still have this science. Let's take a look at the science lab. I mean, we put it up here for a reason. We want to see it every once in a while. Alright, so this base full of Kerbals. There we go. Oh, you already have a lot of science. That's great. Let's review the data and let's put this. Lab is still full. Alright, so it won't take it. This is interesting because what we can do now is we can transmit the science. No available in-range antenna. Say what? Say what? What have we been... Same vessel interaction, I guess. Transmit. Alright, so what is the problem? You're not going to tell me it needs an actual antenna on this very thing? That's bullshit. Oh, it has no access to KerbNet. I think that's it. We have no interaction right now. We're not connected. Alright, let's time warp. Till we have a connection again. There we go. Signal's up. I think that's it. Right, transmit science. There we go. Electric charge, it has plenty of electric charge, even to send all this science. Boom! Very nice. Back to the Space Center. Back to you, Johnny. We should have some more science by now. Look at this, 500 something science. Great stuff. Scanning tech, yes, and then we can finally do the advanced mining drill science. Oh, yep. Alright, so this gives us another science thing that we can use. So this gave us, no, where is it? The gravioli thing. Did we even research it? Oh no, it's here. No, this is the probodobidine scanning tag. So where is this gravioli detector? I don't know if we have it. I don't know if we have it. Oh, here is the gravioli detector. Alright, so we need this. Research. And let's do miniaturization as well. So we can get to the Octo 2, which is an inline probe core, which is always very nice. Relay antennas, even better. Yep. Let's get it. Alright, and then we can get to here. Alright, we're going to unlock this entire science tree in a matter of, well, I hope a matter of weeks with this science lab on Minmus. We still have on Minmus plenty of science ready and left to be harvested. Alright, we told you we'd do it big. We went big. We sent up a rocket like you'd never believe. But we did it. It took a lot of tries. It took us an hour, even more, to get it up into orbit. But we finally did it, and it is time now It's time now to say goodbye. Aww. We're going to save it here. Quick save number 6. There we go. We're going to exit. We're going to quit to main menu. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a great time. And I hope you will shoot off many rockets in the nearby future. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.